Hi, Mike. My name's Tony. I'm with a company called Groove Web Services right out here in Bradenton. I reached out to your company a little earlier today and spoke to Mary, let her know that I wanted to shoot you over this quick video. What I want to do is just go over a couple of tips to help you guys increase your online presence in a way that actually helps you generate some additional business online via your website. The video will be about 7 to 8 minutes long, nothing crazy. I do this as a free service for small businesses. The only thing I ask is if you guys find anything of value in this video, just shoot me a reply to the email and let me know what, your thoughts. Give me any feedback that you might have. With that, what I want to do is go over your website and compare it to a couple of your main competitors, and then go over some of Google's main ranking factors. So what I've done over here is in Google, I've searched roofing contractors, Lakeland, Florida, or Lakeland, FL. What we get at the top, of course, is Google trying to make a little bit of money. It's their paid ads, but I don't want to talk about that today. What I want to do is go down here to the map pack. The map pack is super important for small businesses like yourself. About 70% of the search volume for this keyword itself, which I think gets 150 searches in Lakeland a month, 70% of the people will come right here and call or click on one of these three listings. They're just going to assume the top three are going to be the best roofers in Lakeland. You and I know that's not necessarily true. What they have figured out how to do, though, is get their listings here. And one of the main ways to do that is through something called citations. What citations are your company name, address, phone number, and website URL out on directory sites around the web. These are sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, Thumbtack. There's like 400 of these things. You could do a simple Google search for citation websites and you'll get a list a mile long. Add your company to 10 to 20 of those per week for some number of weeks, and what you should see is your listing starting to rise through the ranks here. Just be very consistent with the way you input your data. Your addresses need to be exactly the same, company name, so on and so forth. The area below the map pack is called the organic listings. These are more affected by something called backlinks. What a backlink is your company website URL out on another website in a clickable format, so like hyperlinked. It's important to understand not all backlinks are created equal. There are variations of them, and some of them can actually be detrimental. You want to make sure you get backlinks from trusted sites and, if at all possible, niche relevant websites. So say there's a home improvement website out there or a home improvement blog. You could potentially provide that blog or home improvement website with some content, like an article about roofing. Oftentimes the site owners will give you a link back to your website from their site if you provide them with content. It's sort of a trade. They want to keep their site active. They can't write forever. So they'll gladly take well-written content from somebody else. So that's an example of a way to get a good backlink for your website. So that's citations and backlinks. I want to go over content now. And I want to bring up two of your competitors. So BBB is not, Home Advisor not, Owners, I think, Independent, they make shingles, I think. Angie's, okay, so this guy and this guy. Excuse my dog coughing in the background. So content. Content is the words and images on your homepage here. We suggest 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, and there's two reasons for that. First and foremost, Google really values well-written, authoritative content. It wants to give its end users the best experience possible, and the best way for them to do that is to bring them, to serve them up websites that have the best information on them for their users. The second reason is it allows you to get the keywords you need, or that you want to be found for in your area for the services you provide. A keyword example is the one I looked up, roofing contractors, Lakeland, FL. If those words aren't on your website somewhere, chances are you're not going to be getting found for that search, and you want to be found for that search. So you've got probably less than 100 words here, so definitely can do better in that regard. And I'm not seeing very many keywords here either, but there could be some hiding behind images. What in the world is going on with this? This is one of your competitors that I clicked on. So they might be hacked. Which one was that? KL Smith. So we're gonna open up these guys instead. Okay, so Hightower Roofing, exceptional roofing experience. I'm just going to scroll through this real quick and get a feel for what they've got. A lot of images, very little text. The good thing for you is they're on page 1. They should be easy to beat. So you get 1,500 words on your homepage, you're gonna really beat them out very easily. KLS or KL Smith here. They've got some reviews and not much here going on either. I'm not even seeing. So you see here in the site title, roofing contractor, and then you have Lakeland FL as well. And then they've got something about roofing after that. So that's a good way to get keywords on your site too, is right through your title. So I had to start this over real quick. My dog started making way too much noise. I'm going to take KLS Smith here and bring them over here now to this product called Ahrefs. KL Smith, not KLS Smith. Ahrefs tries to do its best to estimate what Google knows about a website. This is an estimation. It's not set in stone, but it does a pretty decent job getting those metrics. So they've got about 105 backlinks over 55 websites, or from 55 websites. They're being found for about 118 keywords. That's getting them about 173 clicks per month. So if we drill into this, the keywords, I've got this sorted by traffic. So their first keyword, traffic-wise, is their company name, which they're in first place for. That's great. But if somebody's searching for that, they're already looking for them. That's not necessarily the one you want to be being found for first and foremost. What you want to be found for is like roofer, Lakeland, Florida here, which I call a buyer intent keyword. This means somebody's looking for a roofer, but they don't know who. If you're in the top 3, chances are you're going to get called. So this gets searched 60 searches a month. They're in position 1. It's getting them about 21 clicks. Lakeland Roofing Contractor, 150 searches. They're in position 4, getting about 17 clicks. And then you can see there's a bunch of variations of these things. Roofing Contractors, this is the one I searched. They're in position 5, getting 12 clicks. If you get to position 1, you're going to get a third of these, so about 50 clicks. So let's say they are getting 173 clicks and they close about 10% of that. That's 17 more roofs a month. What would that do for your company if you were to get those 17? And this is with them not getting as much traffic as I think they could. They're not ranking as high as they could in some areas. The competition out in your area is not that hard to beat for these keywords. So let's look at you real quick. 74 backlinks from 17 websites, 51 keywords, 11 clicks a month. And if we look here, you're ranking for Lakeland Roofing, 70 searches, but you're on page at the bottom of page 1. And then these others you're at the bottom of, or you're on page 2. Lakeland Roofing Contractors, Lakeland Roofing Contractor. This one you're at the bottom of page 2. So you're being found, but your backlink profile. Oops, sorry about that. Your backlink profile is not where it needs to be to actually push you up high enough to be getting clicks for those. So I would still add more content to your website as well, just to help out, but the backlinks, you're definitely needing those. So hopefully I gave you some information here to help you help yourself if you're so inclined. At the least, if you found this information useful, any feedback would be welcome. Just reply to the email. Obviously, this is what I do for a living, so if this is something you don't want to do for yourself, but you want to get done, feel free to reach out, and I'd be happy to chat. All right, with that, I'll let you go. Thanks, Mike. Bye-bye.